Rehrig driving, kicking, Prescott, top of the key, yes.
Gets rid of it to Prescott, but he'll drive. Scoop shot in the lane over Patterson.
Bio's going to go to the hoop, and he'll throw it down with the right hand.
Handle has another great back door and a reverse. Oh, high off the glass from Curry. A highlight reel layup from the sophomore.
We saw Curry throw Rubio into some space as he'll spin with the left hand. That's a nice move from the 6'9" junior. The lane, Curry with a block, and he comes down with it.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Boys Basketball on the MIRE. I'm Brandon Fury, here with Matt Pogue, Tim Bartholomew, and Mandy Shovlin. How you doing, guys?
Hey, doing all right.
Terrific, man. How are you?
I'm good. So the 9-2 Cougars travel to North Hunterdon to take on the 2-5 Lions. What are you guys looking to see today?
Well, I'm looking to see. I'm going to talk closer to the microphone. Does that help? That helps a lot? Okay, great. I'm looking to see them kind of bounce back. I think in the last few games we've been playing a little flat, not our typical pace basketball, not our typical shooting performances. So I'm looking for this to be one of those games where we can really rebound from our previous games. Now, we played well in a lot of those games, but just well enough. And I liked it a lot more in the beginning of the season when we were just stomping people. So I want to see some more of that today.
Right. In the last couple games, they've kind of played well for some stretches, but then a lot of flat basketball. Mandy, what about you?
I feel like their momentum is lately in their games has been ruled by like the other teams. So I feel like they play at a typically fast pace. But for the last few games, like the St. Joseph's game, and the Ridge game, they kind of were dictated by the pace of the opposing team rather than kind of setting their own fast pace and kind of going at a slower pace dictated by the other team. So I want to see like a fast-paced, well-played game.
Yeah, me too. Definitely looking forward to it. So just talking about last game a little bit, it was a slow start and for both sides, and it really didn't pick up until the last minute where we saw Honus hit a three and Rubio come with a couple of clutch plays down the line. So let's kind of rewatch that.
As they approach a minute to go with a chance to take the lead. So all of a sudden, this one is tense. There's Honus. They got to keep an eye on him no matter where he is. Curry will mark him, and he's going to pull up right in Curry's face, and he not. First one's good. Rubio to tie. No good. He throws it right back to him, and Rubio throws it down. Rubio.
A hustle play gone wrong.
So that was a spectacular finish to Thursday night. It was very exciting. Coach B, did you have any takeaways from it?
I mean, so just, in those clips that you just watched, Honus, he's a great player. You expect him to be able to make that three. With his athletic ability, he's been there for a little while and has shown that he's very talented. Montgomery clawing, fighting, staying in it, and then for that last 5 seconds, like what an emotional roller coaster, right? You get to the line, makes the first one, you're like, all right, we're going to tie it, going to overtime, anything can happen, right? Then he misses, your heart sinks. Then it's thrown back right to him underneath the basket, and you're like, what's this, right? And then all of a sudden, what an exclamation point on a game, right? To win the game with a dunk, all right? So, with no seconds left on the clock, it's amazing. I mean, takeaway is that I think that especially any athlete can take away from it is the game's not over until that last second ticks off. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people watching that game, I'm sure Immaculata thought once they hit that rim, game was over, they won, right? I'm sure Immaculata thought that, and I'm sure there was some people who may have thought that we had lost it, but 2 seconds make a world of difference in a game when it's so close.
Yeah, and something I took away from that is I feel like Montgomery definitely dodged a bullet. Something I always say is when you're a better team, you never want to let a worse team hang around, and that's kind of what happened. They let them stay in it all game because Montgomery had another poor shooting night from beyond the arc, and that led to them being in it. So today, do you have any keys to the game?
I think that obviously you stick with what you're good at. So you're going to go out there, you're going to try to bang some threes. If it doesn't fall, I think you have to start working at some other things. I think you need some slashers, cutting to the basket. I think this is a team that we can do that to, and we can get our inside game moving. We got to start. If something's not working, you have to be versatile and you have to try something different.
Mandy?
I would say the lack of 3 points made in the past few games have definitely dictated Montgomery's play. So I would say let's see some good buckets from beyond the arc because we've struggled with that for the past few games. Fast play game, good transitions, and ball movement off the transition.
I am looking forward to it. My key technically, I guess, would be kind of a combination of everything you guys said. But really, I just want to see Montgomery be aggressive, drive to the hoop, and play good defense. And I think they have a pretty good chance of coming out on top if that's the case. So we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back for the start of boys basketball at 1 o'clock. You're caught in the mire. It's the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. Welcome back to the MIRE for boys basketball here. I'm Brandon Fury with Tim Bartholomew, Matt Pogue, and Mandy Shovlin. So we're going to do the starting lineups and get you ready for tip-off. So a couple of North's key players, number 5, Aiden Finn, number 13, Hunter Palter, number 3, Evan Custer, number 2, Matt Lifshitz, 11, Brandon Shifko, and Ryan Gilhooly. And same starting 5 for Montgomery. Number 14, Ryan Curry. Number 20, JT Simborski. Number 5, Matt Prescott. Number 24, Noah Vlasage. And number 12, Chris Rabayo. So, Coach B, we talked a little bit about the poor shooting and how that's kind of negatively affected us. But something, a positive I saw from last game against Immaculata with that half-court trap, as soon as Gordy went in and we played him up top in the top of the zone, just put a big body out there, it caused a lot of problems for Immaculata and led to an 11-0 run before the half. Is there something like that you think can kind of pick up for us today?
I mean, absolutely. And hopefully those types of things that are things that we can do effectively in this game. I do like, and I noticed even in our even in some of our losses, Gordy has been just maturing as the season has progressed. He's playing a little bit more aggressive. He's stronger around the rim, and is able to finish more of his shots. Now, obviously, he has a little ways to go. He's young though, so he has lots of opportunity to get stronger, to be able to finish, and to become as close to a Rabayo as he can and hope for.
Yeah.
You know?
And, we talk about that because, it went from kind of Rohan Prakash to Rabayo and then to Gordy. And so Rohan and Chris were excellent shooters, but I think Gordy, as he's not as good of a shooter, I think he can still have a great impact inside on both ends of the court.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like an added bonus when you get a Rohan Prakash or you get a Chris Rabayo. Yeah, thank you. Chris Rabayo. When you have a big guy who can shoot, but at the end of the day, when you get Gordy in there, what you're looking for him is to be a presence on the inside, and then the 3-pointers are bonuses.
Yeah, and just another thing I'm looking for is that defense to spark offense. So let's see if we see that. We're going to take a quick break here as they do the national anthem, and we'll get you back for the opening inbound. You're caught in the mire. It's the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. Welcome back to boys basketball. Here we go. It's Montgomery traveling to North Hunterdon. North will get the ball first.
Their home games look a lot like ours.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're the same colors as each other. It's a little confusing.
Here's Finn left side, guarded by Prescott. Good defense so far. Cross-court pass stolen by Rubio. Rubio's running early, and he'll pull it out and settle for Curry. Couple extra passes now. Prescott in the corner.
Oh, get it in.
Lob to Rubio, and a reverse layup underneath. That was very nice for an opening possession.
Yeah, it was a nice job. North crashed, and then Rubio was underneath ball by himself.
Yeah, really setting the tone for this game so far.
Here's Finn. He's been handling the ball early so far, and now he moves it to Poulter. Back up top for Finn.
Finn and Poulter are their main two guys. If you can stop those two, they're going to have a lot of success.
It also looks like the Cougars might be doing some double teaming down below as well.
So Prescott reached in, so he'll pick up the first foul of the game with 7:12 to go in the first. Shifko inbounds and now gets it back. Good ball movement here from North.
Great pressure defense.
Yeah, the Cougs doing a very good job staying tight, and now it'll be a rebound to Prescott after the missed shot. Moves for Zimborski, but gets it back. Prescott, top of the key, you bet, it's in.
There you go.
Great start for Prescott from downtown. 5-0 early for the Cougs.
And that's how you want to start the game, especially with three-pointers.
Right, with how you've been playing in the past couple games, it's nice to see the first one go in.
Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier in the pregame, that they needed those threes to go in.
And there's Poulter knocking it down early for North.
Yeah, he was open. Nice set shot. Bang the three.
Got to get a hand up there, ideally.
Coach Grundy usually on the sideline loves to use the hands as a great defense technique and always is stressing that to his players. So you're going to see a lot of hands from the Montgomery team.
Great backdoor cut from Prescott and a great job by Vlasic to find him. It just did not go. But all that aside, it's a great idea, great look.
And we were talking about that earlier. We definitely need to do a lot of that in this game.
Here's another three on the way from Shifko, and it's good. So it's 6-5 North. And back to that missed layup pass. There was a lot of that against Immaculata. A lot of great passes just happen to be turnovers.
Yep.
If we can clean that up, it'll lead to a lot more points. Zimborski tries a three from the corner. It's in and out. And North will push now. Pulling it out is Lifshitz, and could have been a foul there from Prescott. It's not, and now an offensive rebound. Second chance opportunity for North. Spinning inside and falling again, no call. Good defense there from Curry. Now Curry's gonna push.
Good pass.
Ahead to Prescott, his three on the way, and it's good. Matt Prescott.
Boy.
Starting early and often, and the Cougs take a 2-point lead.
We'd love to see that from Matt Prescott, as you know, we haven't got a lot of threes in these past few games.
Rubio sends back a mid-range jumper and takes it all the way, and it's just in and out.
He must have been moving too quick because the camera couldn't even stay with him.
I know.
So now North will get another chance, and it's a corner three from Shifko, and he knocks it down. North
Shifko's feeling his oats tonight.
Yeah, North has been shooting it very well, stride for stride with Montgomery.
And you know, Montgomery so far, those inside kind of in the paint shots like that.
Beautiful.
Great feed from Curry.
As things that we need to make, as we missed about like 2 so far, which is 4 lost points. So they really got to bank on those easy opportunities.
Great vision from Curry, but it was set up by multiple passes, and it set up the easy layup. And now the Cougs will have more opportunity in transition. It's back to Prescott. He's going to put it inside for Rubio.
Nice kick out.
Back to Zimborski. His corner three on the way. It's short. And it's pulled down by Poulter.
They're doing a really great job moving the ball. They're finding the open guys. I mean, all the shots that they've taken have been there. Maybe they haven't all fallen, but they've been there.
And I think that's a great point. That the bad look really hasn't been the problem. It's just good looks are not falling for them right now.
Yeah, that's a great point.
A left-hand scoop shot there from Finn over Rabayo is good. So North takes the lead back by 1 point. And now Curry will look to set up offense.
Ooh.
And kind of
Little
two guys in
miscommunication.
one area there. And now it'll be back reset for Curry. It's like a 2-1-2 zone here for North, as now Szymborski's going to find himself open. Misses it again, but Rabayo's underneath to clean it up.
It's nice to have that. It's nice to have the size, easy boards.
Yeah.
And I think that's what North is going to really struggle with in this game, because it doesn't look like they have anyone that can kind of hang with Rabayo.
Yeah, rebounding has not been a problem today. Rabayo has done a great job on the glass so far, and it looks like we're going to get a timeout here from North. So we'll take it with them with 2:49 to go in the first. You're caught in the mire. It's the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. Back here on the mire with 2:49 to go in the first. Cougs lead it by 1. Josh Moore checked in for JT Szymborski during the timeout. And North is now going to set up some offense. Here's Schiffko up top. And a trap from Vlasic. Vlasic takes it away. Prescott's running out, but he has a man with him. And now Vlasic tries to get him in the corner, but it's taken away. And now North has a chance. Scoop layup blocked by Rabayo. Rabayo doing a great job underneath all by himself.
Good rebound by Noah.
And now Prescott in the corner, a drive. Nice layup there, and he's fouled. So he'll shoot 2.
First foul of the quarter.
Yeah, North has played a pretty clean game. Both sides have, for that matter.
Two for Montgomery, number 5, Matt Prescott. Good. 1 more.
I feel like Rabayo, and really honestly, all of this team has been kind of, their free throws have been crucial in these past few games as they've kind of wrapped up the games or been kind of game-winning free throws. So we keep seeing the importance of free throws come back as a constant theme in these Montgomery games.
Montgomery bringing out the press here early in the game, causing some problems for North. They're not really ready to set anything up, and now they're going to throw it away. Great defense there from the Cougs.
I mean, all in all, though, if you're North Hunterdon and you're, only down 3 points and almost a quarter in the books, you're probably feeling pretty good about yourself at this point.
Right, and I'm sure the Cougs are thinking of something they can do better, because I think on paper the Montgomery team is much better than North, but North's playing right with them.
Yep.
Curry moves it around for Moore. Moore's going to take a contested 3. It's up and no good. Gordy under there fighting for it, and they're going to get him with an over-the-back foul, it looks like.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that he'll get better with time is just not making those types of mistakes.
Right, just because he's so much taller, he doesn't really need to go over him. He could just go up.
Yeah. And another observation that I made, Brando, is that you're way better at dealing with the camera than whoever's doing it for North.
And now Prescott is going to get a steal and doesn't have the number, so he pulls it out. And now Curry will take it along the right corner. Could have been over the back, over the midcourt line there. And
oh, man.
Now Prescott is hopefully heating up.
Let's go.
Extending the lead for the Cougars to 6.
He's got 3 threes in the first quarter.
And this press is really paying dividends. As soon as Josh Moore checked in, this North Hunterdon team has not been able to do anything, and they get another turnover there. So the Cougs will keep it in the half court.
Absolutely. I'm looking to feed Prescott right now. I'm looking to get him the ball. He's got the hot hand. Let him shoot it.
I'd give it to him right now. Shoot that. Instead, Curry will shoot it. And his shot rims out, but the
Good pass.
Rabayo rebounds it underneath.
Nice
And now an
pass.
inside feed to Gordy, and Gordy converts. Great offense from the Cougs.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of those shots in the beginning of the season that Gordy would, potentially miss, and now he's being way more consistent.
A floater there from Finn goes. Good contest, though, from Montgomery, as now Prescott will go right back to the free throw line. Great job by Curry to get it ahead for him and hopefully get 2 more at the line.
Yeah, I would have liked him to see him just pull the 3. He's got like I said, he's got the hot hand, like right there. He had an open shot at it. I mean, obviously he did the smarter play. That's why I don't play basketball, but.
And he gets a shooter's roll there. So Cougs extend the lead to 7. Velocity checked in for Curry. Second free throw is good.
Prescott's got more than half the points.
And here's that full court press again. North not really knowing what to do, as now they finally break it.
It's still a lot of pressure. They're flying to the ball.
Yeah, they're really playing with a lot of energy on the defensive end, and it's leading to all these points on offense. Gordy with a premature jump there, and it's going to lead to a missed 3 from Shifko, but underneath, Hunter Palter rebound it.
Yeah, and he's their rebound leader this season, so he did a really great job boxing out, getting the board.
And now Rabayo is going to have it stripped away, so North will take it back, and they will call timeout of their own. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's the end of the first quarter. So you're caught in the mire.
Like a timeout.
It's the Montgomery Internet Radio experience. Back here on the mire for boys basketball. Montgomery 21, North Hunterdon 13 at the end of the first quarter. Cougs will now get it out of bounds. We saw Matt Prescott finally get back into his groove there, as now we're going to see a lob for Rabayo. He pulls it down and goes up over 3 defenders for a reverse layup.
Yeah.
Great job.
He's just eating people up inside tonight.
Here's that press. Is it going to be another turnover? It's not.
Nearly was.
It's going to be instead an inside feed that's blocked by Rabayo, but they'll call a foul there. So Evan Custer will go to the line for North.
Montgomery, number 12, Chris Rabayo.
I still thought that was a great defensive possession.
It was awesome defensive play. I mean, they did a great job making them, hustle and struggle to get the ball out. And I couldn't see it very well, so I don't know if that was an actual foul or not.
First free throw, no good. So he'll shoot one more. And that one falls for North. 23-14 here, 7:30 to go in the second, as now Rabayo takes two huge steps. And it looks like he draws a blocking foul there. And he will shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, that was a good attempt defensively. You got to put your body in there and hopefully get the charge, but in this case it was not the outcome that he had hoped for.
Oh, and he's not going to shoot 2. That's kind of what I didn't see
Yeah.
a reason for him to shoot 2, so it'll be
On the floor.
It'll be on the floor, and Vlasic will find Rabayo. Moving it around now. Curry had a look. He
Get
passed it up.
inside. Good.
still finds its way in there as bodies fly, and Rabayo gets fouled. That time it looked like Poulter all over Rabayo.
Yeah, good concentration by Rabayo to really catch that ball. I mean, it was a good idea by Curry to get that ball in there. It was maybe a half second too slow, and the defense was able to get their hand on it, but good concentration by Rabayo to kind of catch it and try to get the second chance points.
First free throw is good from Rabayo, and I think the scouting report on him, just based off what we're seeing, is when he's in there, swarm him, because every time he's gotten the ball underneath, it's been 3 guys on him.
Yeah. Well, it's because, like we said earlier, they don't have someone who can necessarily match up with him, so you have to do it by committee.
Second free throw rims out, and it's pulled down by Poulter. And now a couple of lead passes there, and it's thrown away.
See, that's what that defense does. Even when you're not necessarily pressuring it, it makes them make faster decisions, and then something like that happens where they throw the ball away to a presumably wide open guy on the key or on the wing.
Prescott is up top, and Curry's actually playing by the foul line. This is new. We haven't really seen this all year. And now Prescott, top of the 3 key, and it goes in. He's got the shooter's roll today.
Oh, man. Well, he needs 2 more. We got to average 3 a quarter. He set the precedent.
Not 3 a game?
Nope. He set the precedent now. He's got to make up for lost time.
Moore doing a great job pressuring there, and now Rabayo's going to send a 3 into the seats.
That hurts when you get your 3-pointer block.
It's something that's not that common, but we see Rabayo do it every game, multiple times.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, because he's out there. You know,
Yeah.
you don't usually see, maybe your big guy is usually more towards the center of the key. But he's coming out and taking those shots away.
Yeah, North Hunterdon's bigs are also shooters of the 3s. So, of course, the big guy guarding the other big guy is going to block the shot from him.
Sure.
Here's a mid-range jumper there that rolls out, and now the Cougs will be up and running again. And Curry's getting swarmed now. Finds Prescott, and it's going to be a timeout from Coach Grundy, and we're going to take it with him. You're caught in the mire. It's the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. Back here on the mire. Cougs up 13. Mandy, what have you been seeing so far that you like?
The 3s. I like seeing the 3s. I like seeing Matt Prescott have hot hands. I think it really gives the Cougars a good little momentum push. I also, on the defensive side, they've been really pushing defense and aggressive defense from them, which is really causing North Hunterdon to mess up a little bit.
3 from Curry there, no good. And now a mishandle, which was tipped by Prescott, so it's not backcourt violation there. But still, this swarming defense is really making North feel that they are not comfortable on offense. You can just tell. Vlasic is flying around, and it's going to be another block from Rabayo.
Getting stats.
Vlasic he's just flying around right now, all over the court on defense.
I mean, that's it. That's what he's always been. But today, especially, everyone's flying around. They're doing a great job. Just really frustrating them.
Another turnover there, caused by Vlasic, and Curry scoops it up. Curry's now running, moves it for Vlasic, and gets it back. Cross court for Moore.
Rabayo's kicking out there, wants some of the action.
Yeah, I think they're underestimating Rabayo's three-point ability. Three-point ability, because they were not guarding him out there. They didn't seem too concerned that he was out there all alone.
Looks like Montgomery's really trying to attack that free throw midline. They put Curry in there before, and they just put Prescott in there, and it's just leading to points. Maybe that's a soft spot of their defense, as Moore's going to pick up a foul there. So it'll be North ball underneath.
15-point game, not bad.
That's a healthy lead.
Yeah, we could double it. We can make it happen.
Decent start. So now here's Custer up top. Moves it inside for Shifko, and he'll pull it out.
And they're really looking to get Shifko the ball. I mean, he started the game hot with the 2 3-pointers and a couple baskets.
And now we're going to get a walk. It's another turnover. I wish we had a turnover counter here because they're really just stacking up right now. Montgomery's doing an awesome job.
I mean, that's definitely something that the North Hunterdon coach is going to talk to them about in the locker room, is just maintaining possession.
Yeah, I mean, they have to have at least 5 turnovers right now, and they're down
Easily.
15. Prescott, another short jumper is no good there, so pulled down by North.
We should have a sound effect every time, a fun sound effect every time there's a turnover.
Moore took a seat there, not sure what happened. Maybe he was trying to draw a charge, but now he'll press out on North. Vlasic almost picked the pocket there.
That was a good pass.
Eventually, Shifko has it now, but guarded by Rabayo.
He steps out. He probably should have just tried to go straight up.
Nice job there from North, though, on a pump fake. Got Prescott to jump and hit the elbow jumper.
Yep, worked out for him.
So here's Curry up top. Moore's going to try another 3, and it goes down. Josh Moore from downtown.
You could tell right when he left. Right when it left his hands, you're like, oh, that's going in.
Yeah.
I just had nice rotation. Beautiful job.
I think Josh Moore is going to be a weapon. I think especially as he progresses through high school, I think he's really going to become a weapon for this Montgomery team.
Yeah, and once they put him in today even, the lead kind of just grew exponentially.
Well, he offers the ability to let Curry do some different things now because he's not the sole responsibility of handling the ball. Nice pass.
Curry passed up a 3, and instead it's going to be Vlasic inside. And yeah, it looked like there was a tie-up underneath. So in any event, it's going to be North Hunterdon ball.
I mean, Curry always continues to impress me, but in the last like 3 or 4 games, his passing has been just spot on.
Yeah, and I think that has to play in with how he hasn't been shooting it well. And there's Shifko with another one. But he hasn't been shooting it particularly well, so he's been moving it well, and he's been driving it extremely well.
I mean, and that's the mark of a really good player. When you are not able to take advantage of the scoring opportunities that you have, you create them for others.
Yeah, and he's done an awesome job of that, as now Rabayo checking Shifko out there, and corner 3 on the way from Custer, and it goes down. They've been shooting it well.
Yeah, that was a very nice shot.
So the lead is now 10, and it's back in the hands of Josh Moore. And inside feed to Rabayo.
Triple teamed.
That time it does not go in, so North will get it back with a chance to make it a single-digit lead. Here's Custer. Moving it around, it finally finds Shifko. He's been a hot hand early. And Montgomery's gonna get
Jump. Timeout.
a timeout. Great defense there from Prescott and Vlasic. Montgomery gets the timeout, and we'll take it with them. You're caught in the mire. It's the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. Back here on the mire for boys basketball. Here on a Saturday, it's Montgomery 32, North Hunterdon 22.
Nothing better to do right now on a rainy Saturday than to like watch a little bit of high school basketball from the.
No doubt, and especially with the way they're playing,
Oh yeah.
it's making it enjoyable.
They look a lot. They look a lot more like their former selves than they have in the last maybe 3 games.
And I think that's good with playoffs coming up on Tuesday as Prescott tries another 3, and it doesn't go down.
Yeah, able to obtain the 3 seed, so we'll be playing Ridge again.
Yep, third time.
Third time's a charm.
Here's North now. After the miss from Prescott, a scoop layup is no good, pulled down by Gordy, and now Vlasic is going to run. Prescott going to try another 3.
Get in there, come on.
No good, but Gordy trying to keep it alive and almost does.
I mean, does a good job. He gets his hand on it and tries to get that rebound, and then doesn't get the foul when he doesn't get the rebound, so that's good.
And that's all he can do. I mean, it's one guy against 2. I know he's taller, but he's just trying to keep it alive, and if everyone else is going back on defense, it's not his fault that he doesn't necessarily pull it down.
Yeah, and as he gets stronger, it's going to, like, you know, he's going to be able to force that ball out a little bit more, and at the very least give it an opportunity for someone else on the team to come down with it.
I feel like we've seen Gordy become more kind of like a prominent player throughout this season. Kind of in the beginning of the season, he was in and out, maybe wasn't performing his best, but I feel like now he's getting rebounds, he's getting shots up more than he did at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, lots of potential.
And again, no better time. Playoffs coming up on Tuesday, as it might have been thrown away there. Again, we are broadcasting this remote. I probably should have mentioned that earlier, so this is not our camera work.
Nope, not ours.
So we apologize.
Ours is crisp. Ours is clean.
We apologize on the behalf of the North Hunterdon camera crew.
They don't even know where the ball is right now. It's on the other side of the court.
Yeah, really.
Oh, there it is.
So Montgomery did keep the ball, and now Prescott will take it over the midcourt line.
No, they're doing a good job. It's a harder job than you think,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, no, it is not easy.
Especially you get like caught up in the game and you're like, oh, the camera.
I'm absolutely terrible at it because I just start watching the basketball game and then I'm like, oh yeah, I had a job I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So here's North down 8. See, if North can make this a 4-point game going into halftime, you have to think they feel pretty good, and they cut it to 6.
I mean, they have been playing a good second quarter.
I think Montgomery dialed back the intensity on the defensive end in terms of the press, and it led to a lot of points for North as Curry slicing through the middle, and his floater is good.
Always very acrobatic, but again, Gordy was right underneath, ready to get that rebound and jam it home.
Here's Shifko, guarded by Rabayo. And now it's underneath for Poulter. Could have been a trouble there from Shifko, but instead it's a missed jumper, and now Vlasic will go with 20 seconds to go in the half. Curry gives it back to Vlasic. His 3, it's good.
Nice.
Montgomery extending the lead to 11 with 10 seconds to go in the half.
They did need that.
Oh, no doubt. Here's Custer. His mid-range is off. Rabayo pulls it down. 4 seconds. Ahead for Vlasic. Inside. Gordy. What a play to beat the buzzer.
Play. Oh, my gosh. These guys.
They are bringing it at the end of the quarter. It is 39-26. What a way to end the half. We will be back. You're caught in the mire. It's the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. Welcome back to boys basketball here. I'm Brandon Fury here with Tim Bartholomew, Matt Pogue, and Mandy Shovlin. First half is in the books. 39 Montgomery, 26 North Hunterdon. Mandy, do you have the first half stats?
Yeah, so for our top scorers this half, we have Prescott with an astounding 20 points, Chris Rubio with 7 points, and we have Arian Gorey with 4 points.
Great half from Prescott. Kind of in spurts he was able to score, Coach B.
Yeah, I mean and we were talking before before we came back on the air, and you said it best. You know, he'll hit 2 3-pointers in a row, and then he'll go quiet for a little bit, and then 3-pointers add up, and then he's a 3-point shooter. And so when he's hot, like, he'll get a couple, and all of a sudden he has 15 points, and you didn't even know about it. He was great from the line, 4 for 4, so he was able to steal those points away. And I think those are always quiet points when you're at the line. It's not something that you concentrate on or anything like that. So, yeah, he's playing a phenomenal game. I mean, everyone's doing really well. Those who aren't shooting well are playing well defensively. And passing the ball, making opportunities for everybody.
I think my biggest takeaway from the first half is that we kind of have this North Hunterdon team right where we want them. It was tight early, and then we turned the defensive pressure up when we put Josh Moore in, and then, boom, lead exploded. I think it got to like 15. Then we kind of dialed back, and it got as narrow as 6. But then right before the half, we saw them turn that intensity right back up, and now we're sitting with a 13-point lead at half.
Yeah, and that's actually something that I would like to see not happen, because I've seen it in other games where you let a team that you're hands down better than, let's face it.
Like the Immaculata game.
Yeah, you just let them sneak back in, and all of a sudden you go on a cold snap, and you're not where you need to be. So they need to kind of keep their foot down on the gas to start this third quarter. Start out hot, put up some points, and then just not look back until it's pretty much unsurmountable.
Yeah, and that's just that's my philosophy as well. Just I never like dialing back the pressure.
No,
I think
definitely not.
This team is more than capable of keeping that pressure up for the whole game, and whenever they're not, I do see a lot of teams sneak back into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and it's one of those things where you get the, you're dominating a game. You feel like, okay, I've got this in the bag, and you kind of let off. I wish Glock was here because I've got a track analogy. You ever see?
I'll ask it to you.
Yeah.
Do you have a analogy you can bring for track?
It's like in lacrosse when no, it's yeah, I actually do. So I'm sure you've seen these videos on like Facebook or YouTube or whatever, where you get the guy who is coming down the last 100 meters of the race, and he thinks he's won. He's got his hands up, he's like, yeah, I got this. And then all of a sudden he sees like the guy just who's working his butt off the whole time smoke past him at the very last second. And then, it's that expression, snatch the defeat out of the jaws of victory.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where you can't celebrate too early. It's a hard thing, man. It's hard to get motivated to keep that pressure and keep scoring like that, but it's something that you got to do if you want to be a great team.
Yeah, I'd like to see them keep Prescott involved, and really everybody keep shooting, but Prescott, especially with his 20 points. Mandy, is there anything you're looking for in the second half?
Just more good shots, more aggressive defense, and kind of what you guys were saying earlier. I feel like Montgomery's ability to kind of control their lead in the game somewhat speaks volumes to their talent, because they could say, oh, take off the pressure, maybe give them a little bit more opportunity. Oh, no, just kidding. We're going to put on tons of pressure, not going to let you score, and we're going to take the lead over. So I think it's kind of impressive for the Montgomery team to be able to do that to this North Hunterdon team.
So here we go. Second half basketball. Cougs are going to start with it up 13. Curry moves it for Szymborski. He'll now drive baseline, gets it back to Curry. Prescott maybe could have taken that shot at the top of the key.
Yeah, I want to see Szymborski get more involved in this quarter as well. I know that the first half was a little rough for him, but I want to see him kind of snap that and be the shooter that I know that he is.
Yeah, because it's in there. I'd like to see him shoot out of the slump as well, as now he's going to take a mid-range jumper. No good there. Pulled down by Shifko.
Good D.
And now North's going to try to push. Not something we've seen them do. They've been more of a slow-paced team, but now they'll try to run. And they move it around. Top of the key shot there, no good.
Great job by Noah to close in on the shot and just make it way more difficult.
Now Noah going to do a give and go with Rubio, and he goes up, but it gets stripped out of his hands before he can put it up.
Great look, though. You always, I mean, that's smooth basketball right there, and a lot of times we're able to capitalize on it. Great pass.
Great pass from Noah again into Curry, and the lead is 15. And now here goes Curry. Steal, layup. It's good.
Here we go.
Let's see the pressure right now.
No.
Curry
That was
almost takes it
close.
away.
Oh.
Spinning inside is Shifko. His shot blocked by Vlasic. Back out. Curry all alone, and he scores again.
Nice.
Here's that star mode. If Mr. Glock is watching, here it is right now. And North is going to call a timeout.
North must know about star mode. They must know about it because they're like, oh, we got to call timeout.
Yeah, maybe that was in the scouting report. And the lead has now ballooned to 19. We'll keep you here for the timeout. So what did we see right there? We saw good defense, turn to offense, and the lead explodes.
Yeah, good defense leads to offense, right? That's the saying. And they're doing it. They did a terrific job. And I like the intensity they came out with. You know, they could have came out a little flat because they're winning by 13, so they know that the pressure's not really on them and it's more on North Hunterdon to make something happen. But they're doing a fabulous job, you know, keeping up the pressure and you know, obviously got 4 points out of it, 5 points out of it.
Back when I had, a couple weeks ago, when I had Noah Vlasic on the Muck and MIRE podcast, new episode will be dropping Monday.
Plug.
We talked about how he keeps his team into it even when they're up by 13 against the team that you know you're better than, and it's tough, but you know you got to come out playing 0-0, and that's what they did here. So now North will take it. Here's that full court press, yeah. Prescott and Curry swarming, and let's see if we can get a 10 here. No, we can't. Now it's North into the corner.
They're going to slow it down.
And that's what they've been doing. They've slowed offense, and they haven't played bad. Just Montgomery putting up a lot of points.
Yeah, I mean, really, that's what if they want to stay with Montgomery, good shot.
Good shot there from Custer.
If they want to stay with Montgomery, that's what they have to do. They have to slow the pace. They have to take good shots, and they have to capitalize on them.
It's like playing a passing team in football. You run the clock out. You play it really slow, as now we're going to get a turnover, and Shifko will have it on the wing.
My team in high school was notorious for what they called stall ball. Just
3 on the way from Finn is good. Just like that, North brings it back to 13. North has not played, again, they've not played a bad game. It's just Montgomery has really found their stride again, it looked like.
absolutely.
Prescott has it up top, back inside Rubio. Ball moving around very fast. Curry, his 3 is good.
There we go. Now we saw it.
You wonder if Coach Grundy is, with this lead, is kind of, if he's telling his players to defend up top against this North Hunterdon team, because that's where they're getting the majority of their points is from three-pointers. So you're wondering if he's telling them to step up a little bit or to maybe
Make sure they close out.
yeah, put up the pressure.
Looks like we had a foul there by Montgomery, so North will take it underneath. Down 16.
I mean, North is fighting for sure. They're not lying down.
No doubt, but Montgomery doing a really good job of just not letting them stay in it for the most part.
Brandon, kind of like you said earlier, as maybe not a basketball player, but as an athlete, I can relate to the mentality of it's still 0-0.
Yeah.
Because that's a pretty universal athletic thing, because it really keeps you in the game and doesn't keeps you kind of humble to a certain point and keeps you playing with aggression and intensity.
Very long possession there from North.
Well,
Almost got stolen a couple of times.
I think that's the one nice thing about the sport that you guys play is every throw is a new throw.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like, you guys are shot putters or discus or whatever. You know, if you throw bad,
Shake it off.
you can shake it off and you have another opportunity. If you throw great, you still have to shake that one off and you know, throw even better the next time.
Yeah.
For sure. Here's North now. Montgomery was not able to get to the 50-point mark on that possession, but now they'll have a chance to do it here. Curry's running. Whips it inside to Vlasic for the left-hand layup.
It never ceases to amaze me.
It's just natural.
Amazing.
It's so natural.
It's crazy to me that they see that, and yet we have like a full court view, and I like don't even see that option. But they know he's there, and I'm like, oh, he's there.
Now he gets a behind-the-back pass to Rabio that didn't go through, but it got tapped out to Prescott. His three, unfortunately, did not go down, so North will have it again. This is Custer on the wing, guarded by Simborski. Gets a pick and roll there, but don't find Palter inside. And now 3 on the way from Finn, and it goes in.
You know, they've been shooting very well from behind the arc. They've been taking shots that are going to be high percentage for them.
I feel like every team Montgomery has played in the last 5 games has just not missed from beyond the arc. As Rabio, his reverse layup doesn't go down, but it'll stay here. But really, if we think back to from Middletown North on, except maybe Hillsborough and Ridge.
Yeah.
Middletown North, St. Joe's, Immaculata, and now North.
They're definitely hitting. They're all definitely hitting shots, and maybe that's the scouting thing. Maybe they're looking at the scouting things like, if we're going to stay with this team, we got to shoot from behind the arc and shoot well.
Prescott 3, no good there. Don't think he's hit one this half, so we'll see if that changes. As now it'll be North in the corner.
Could be.
And it's gonna stay here.
I bet Montgomery wants some of that the other team's 3-point magic to rub off on them.
Well, they've been shooting well today, so that's good.
Yeah, they've definitely improved today in that standard. As now Prescott's gonna take it away, 2-on-1, and he takes it himself and finishes.
Nice.
Defense turning to offense again, and now that full court press. But now North is running.
That was great analysis, too, because we couldn't really see it being finished, but you just knew he was going to, so you went ahead with it.
Bad pass there. Looked like it was off the foot of North Hunterdon, but I think it's going to stay here anyway. So, yeah, it is.
I think they might have called it off of Josh Moore.
Maybe. In any event, it is North ball, and they're looking to score to keep themselves in it, as Josh almost pokes it free. And now a drive there from Cluster is no good.
In the second half, they've been taking a lot more mid-range stuff.
Lob inside for Curry, back to Prescott, couple pump fakes. And he took an extra step.
Oh, yeah. Coach Grundy not happy about that.
Can't say I didn't see it, but
yeah, he kind of locked himself into that. He drove to the lane and then
just happy feet there, right? Like, just see a lot in front of you, so kind of could go anywhere. There's that press again, and Vlasic takes it away.
Give me that.
Smart not to throw it behind, as now Rabio is going to trail. Couple dribbles, and he's stripped inside. So now North on the move, going into Vlasic, and Vlasic gets a block.
They call it, though.
You know, did they?
It's hard to, no.
I thought it was out of bounds.
Yeah, I think they called it out of bounds, so
it's
great block there from Noah.
Yeah, it's hard to tell without the whistles.
Yeah, and Noah doesn't get a lot of blocks, so I think that's big for him.
Here's North underneath, getting it in to...
A good inbound, really good pass.
Yeah, not much you can do there. Rabio very tall, but still got over him. And now Curry will take it over. Prescott finds Vlasic. Moore's wide open. Moore's going to take it.
That was another one. Looked good.
Yeah.
Good release, just a little short.
A minute to go here in the third. Cougs up 15, and Prescott is going to get a foul. I don't know if I like that call, but it doesn't really matter what I like.
Yeah, well.
Good defense foul. Good defense foul.
It's going to be, they're going to call that.
Fouls aren't really going to matter. It looks like in this game, if Montgomery can keep doing what they're doing.
Well, I didn't even realize there's only a minute 4 left in this quarter.
Yeah, third quarter went by very fast. Not a lot of stoppages. So Here's North in the wing. Curry takes it away off a bad pass.
And he
His
Will he
layup,
make it? He did.
his layup is good.
Just going to call it without even seeing it.
You got to be careful. You'll jinx us.
Yeah, true. Nah, Glock's not here. I don't think it'll happen.
No.
Here's Custer slowing it down. He's guarded by Rabayo. You have to think that maybe that's a mismatch for North that they may look to go at, but maybe not. Rabayo's very athletic for his size, no doubt. Custer cut off there by Prescott.
Foul.
And are they going to get another foul on Prescott? Just looking at his body language, it looks like they do, and he'll take a seat
Fouls on
now.
Montgomery
It's
number
got to be,
12,
what,
second
3 on
foul.
him?
Yeah.
Yeah, at
Third,
least.
team third.
So Gordy will come in.
I think having Gordy and Rabayo in at the same time is a good move for Montgomery, considering this North Hunterdon team can't really match up
Yeah.
size-wise. So I think it'll be helpful for the Cougars.
Gordy does a great job closing out on that 3 there with 20 seconds to go in the third, as now Moore's going to push the pace. Could have had Gordy underneath, didn't see it. Instead went to Vlasic, and now Vlasic gets to Gordy, and he goes.
Finishes again.
Almost. He dropped the pass initially from Vlasic, but was able to regather it and score. And now North quickly with 4 seconds to go. No good. Full court from Rabayo. We have no idea if that
I don't think it did.
did
Oh,
not.
it was so close. It hit the rim. It rattled around. Oh, man.
3 quarters in the books. Montgomery 56, North 37. We'll be right back. You're caught in the mire. It's the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. Three quarters in the books as we hear Coach B.
Just getting it out.
That's amazing. I am glad that was
Definitely.
great timing there. So it's North's ball, and they're
It'll
down.
be more exciting now. I won't need to yawn.
Yeah. Timeouts are boring, or in between quarters are boring.
Yeah.
Great contest there from Gordy, and now Rabayo is pushing it. Prescott finds Moore all alone, passes up on it. Now Prescott gonna slow it down.
Now the Cougars, I feel like, by how they're playing right now, maybe are trying to contain the lead.
Rabayo, that
Good
was
job
way
by
off.
Gordy.
And now Prescott gonna reward Gordy.
Look at
Gordy,
that.
this has to be.
His best game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
100%.
he's got 8 right now.
Yeah.
Definitely his highest scoring game, and the lead is now 21.
Yeah, he's having a great game.
Oh,
Another
good.
turnover.
I'm just happy for him because I think he has been working for this.
Absolutely. That's
Curry gets Prescott wide open. Can't hit the 3. Prescott's cooled down in the second half, but definitely did enough in the first half that I would consider him out of his slump.
yeah.
Top of the 3 key, no good for North, and Gordy pulls it down. Right into the hands of Curry, I think.
He's somewhere.
There
he
He
is.
finally passes the.
Surprise.
So here's Curry now driving. Oh my God, what a layup, but it's no good. That would have been unbelievable.
That would have been a highlight reel.
And now Josh Moore playing good defense underneath. He'll get himself a block there.
Get big.
What I've seen a lot of today was Montgomery go fast and miss a layup or something on the other end, and then it's one-on-one down low, and whether it was Rabayo, Vlasic, or now Moore, they're doing a great job one-on-one in transition defense.
They are. They're absolutely playing some great hustle basketball.
So it's in for Poulter. Poulter's been quiet since a couple baskets early, as that's thin with the left hand.
Good pass, though. Good ball movement there.
So here's more now. Could have maybe taken a shot there. Chose not to. Curry's been playing a lot of off ball today. Setting picks, been inside, is now Rabayo spinning. And looked like he wanted to throw that down,
I
but
know.
ultimately didn't, but the layup still goes.
Just got to try.
Never hurts to try to dunk.
North Hunterdon gets it through, and now a three's on the way, and it goes down.
Oh, it closed out just a half second too slow.
Because now Curry's going to get pressured, and the ball will be poked away, but I think that's still going to stay here.
Yeah, for sure.
And now Prescott will inbound it.
I think something Montgomery has been pretty good at, even though I know they're on offense right now, but defensively, they've been pretty doing well in recovering. Say if they lose the ball or turnover, they're hustling down the court to stop them from getting maybe like an easy layup or an easy jumper. So I commend their hustle.
Great find there from Moore as Prescott went backdoor. Looks like Montgomery kind of lulled them to sleep there. Velocic was just holding it, and then all of a sudden they pick up the pace, and Prescott's wide open.
Nice little play. It was great.
Velocic now on the defensive end, making it happen as now Curry takes it away, and his layup is good. The lead is 22, and not sure if we're getting a timeout or... No, it's an and one, I think, right? Yeah, looks like an and one for Curry, so good job by him to finish through the contact.
I think you're going to find that at the end of the game that Curry had a quiet but pretty big second half.
Yeah, he's been more off ball today, like I said before, but definitely still making an impact.
Yeah, I mean, that's at least 7-8 points off of steals.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And he hit that three earlier as well. So here's North now, trying to keep this one in the 20s here as Montgomery's ballooning the lead right now.
That's a
Almost
fun
another
vocabulary word, ballooning.
Almost taken away there by Moore. Instead, it'll be a three for North.
Closes the gap.
21-point lead here for the Cougs with half of the fourth quarter in the books now. Bio gets it underneath. Haven't seen a lot of post moves from him today, but that one definitely goes in.
I mean, he's been really good down there today.
Yeah, it's just been, feeding him and then him just going right up. But he hasn't really been settled there and able to make a move like that. And
I mean, and obviously it's a matchup thing because we haven't really seen too much of that this year.
Great shot there from Shifko. Quick answer from North.
Yeah, he said Shifko's having a pretty decent game.
Yeah, they're not. The other team is not having a horrible game, I don't think. I think it's just the matchup is tough for North Hunterdon.
48 points would have beat us in the last couple of games as that layup goes, and
True.
And one there for North. So North cuts it to 17. But yeah, I mean, the Immaculata game was what, 50, both teams around 50 points.
Yep.
I think we had 42 against St. Joe's, 45 against Ridge. So North definitely doing a good job. I think Montgomery's really finding their stride again.
Yeah. They just got to get back into the groove.
I think this is going to be a good game for that, and it couldn't have came at a better time.
Yeah. Playoffs will be live, brought to you by the MIRE. First home playoff game, and could be the last, but
I hope not.
If things work out, they could get another home playoff game. As now Moore wide open, deep three, no good.
Throwing it from downtown.
Yeah.
But
He wasn't far off, though.
Yeah, we get to play Ridge for the 3rd time, and to me that's dangerous because the
I
team has
agree.
seen you so many times and knows what you're going to do.
I think it's definitely more dangerous for Montgomery as Rabayo blocks it, throws it ahead to Curry, but nothing was really there as now Prescott gets it. But yeah, I'll remember in my 7th grade lacrosse year, we beat Bridgewater twice, and they beat us in the championship. So, I mean, you're never safe. It's hard to beat a good team 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think, you beat a team. I've experienced this as well through my years and being an athlete. You beat a team so many times, you start to get kind of full of yourself, and you kind of start to lay off the high-intensity play. And then the other team, they want revenge, so they're coming in hard. They're coming in with a high-intensity, high-athletic game. So if they kind of take you by surprise, and then you just have to catch up. The rest of the game is catch up.
Yeah, Ridge will come in with nothing to lose, swinging on all cylinders.
A little behind the back pass action.
Could have been special, but instead a turnover.
Instead of turnover.
And now North will set up.
When you got a 17-point lead.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You can try new
You
things.
can do what you want. 3 on the way from Finn, and just another great shot by him. He's had a big second half, and will get a timeout.
Yeah, maybe you don't try new things now. Maybe just
So
Maybe
a 13-point lead, and it looks like we'll stay here. So again, we got Ridge coming up on Tuesday, and like I said, Ridge will come in, and they will just obviously play their hearts out because they know they have nothing to lose now. And if you're Montgomery there, you gotta keep the intensity up all game. If you let them hang around, I've said it before, it'll bite you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, obviously you want to play now because the season's done. If you don't play well. But if they do, we win on Tuesday. We play again on Thursday. We win on Thursday, and then Saturday would be the final game. If we're able to be successful.
Glock will be back for Tuesday and Thursday. If we make it to Saturday, it will be the 4 of us again.
And bring it back to 18 for Saturday.
Sorry, Glock.
Yeah.
So here's Curry underneath. Full court press here from North. Not necessarily over. It's just 13. Montgomery's kind of...
A lot can happen. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Sure. A lot can happen in like 10 seconds, as we saw last game.
Yeah.
So Curry gets it into Rabayo. Playing off on him. Gonna maybe let him take it up.
Maybe. We can't see. Oh, there he is.
I'm surprised at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Rabayo, for his size, has an excellent handle.
Oh, I'm not surprised that Rabayo's handling it. I'm surprised that they weren't pressuring him.
Yeah, no, oh yeah, me too,
Yeah.
me too.
It's
Here's
almost like they're conceding.
Curry, gets a double, gets it away now to Moore. Both ball handlers on the court for Montgomery.
I'm curious
Moore
to
and
what
Curry.
the fouls are for each team, because I'm wondering
There's
if
not
maybe
many.
they didn't pressure Rabayo for like a foul or something.
I mean, there's not many. They're gonna have some to give for sure.
I agree.
Moore's layup no good, but neither is Finn's. So Montgomery gets it back, and now Moore has it again. Finds Vlasic. Prescott's all alone. He'll pass up on it though and just sit and milk the clock a little bit.
That's what we're gonna see for the next, minute or 6
Good
seconds.
handle there. Now a good cut. Good ball movement, and Rabayo throws it down over a couple of defenders.
I hope someone got a picture of that.
What a unbelievable play there.
Can we take
Can we get an instant replay?
Can we take a freeze frame of that and then make a poster of it for his dorm room
That was
at Lafayette? He's gonna love that poster. No? All right. Well, I tried. Rabayo.
Number 12, Chris Rabayo.
If he makes
No?
the free throw, can we do that?
Rabayo's listening to this. This is Pogue's fault.
That would have been a great poster.
But anyway, that was unbelievable. The way the ball movement to get it to him, and then the stuff over a couple defenders.
I like how it panned away from the
Panned
shot.
away from the free throw.
Like, nice. Who knows?
So 70 to 54 here. Again, 2 seconds ago it was 13, and it's
Was that all ball? Was it? It's all technical.
So with 52.7, it'll be North shooting free throws. Maybe a 1-and-1 here. Or was it shooting?
It was shooting.
It was shooting,
I
so
believe
he
it
got
was
2.
2.
So he'll get 2 here.
I don't think we're in the bonus yet.
First
I don't
one
think
goes
so
in.
either.
And looks like North.
That's why our scoreboard shot's so quality.
Yeah.
Looks like North.
Nothing but
doing a full
professionals
group.
here.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Full group sub from North. With 50 seconds to go.
I wonder
And
if they're gonna foul.
Curry
It doesn't
takes
really
it
look-
over.
It doesn't really look like they're fouling,
And
which
there's only a minute left.
Yeah.
It would be very difficult to make any kind of comeback.
Flossage hanging in the air.
Get some points from the stat book. I like it.
And you know, we have these 3 seniors that are just excellent players, and I don't think that they're going to want their season to end on Tuesday. So I can see them playing their hearts out on Tuesday, not letting Ridge crawl back in.
No, for sure.
North got a second opportunity here after a missed 3. 10 seconds to go. Rabai, wow, up and over Rabai. I thought that was going to be a block for sure.
It was a very vertical shot.
And that is it. Montgomery 72, North 58. What a game for Montgomery. Really finding their stride, it looked like, as they were able to kind of put those offensive woes aside, right, Coach B?
Absolutely. They definitely came out shooting way better than they have in the last few games. They have, hopefully knocked some of that dust off, got some confidence back up so they can go into Ridge, put a stomp in on them, and then move on to our Thursday matchup.
The proceeding has been a production of the MIRE. It's the sole property of the Montgomery Internet Radio Experience. Any and all rebroadcasts, retransmissions, or accounts of this broadcast without the express written consent of the MIRE is strictly prohibited. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday against Ridge, as we've been talking about, for Skyland Conference Tournament Round 1. We'll see you guys there. For Matt Pogue, Tim Bartholomew, Mandy Shovlin, I'm Brandon Fury. Thank you for watching.